If you have a physical product, you're going to face a huge decision at some point. When is the right time to hire a co-packer? If you get it right, you can unlock massive growth. But if you get it wrong, well, it can be a really costly mistake. So today, we're breaking down exactly how you can know when to make that call. It's a classic growing pain, isn't it? You've got this amazing product, orders are finally picking up, but all of a sudden, the simple act of getting it into a box and out the door is slowing everything down. Instead of celebrating your success, you're just scrambling to keep up. So let's make sure we're on the same page. What exactly is a co-packer? Just think of them as your specialized on-demand packaging department. They are the outside experts you bring in to handle all the assembly, the packaging, the labeling, so you can get back to focusing on what you do best, making and selling your product. Okay, so how do you really know it's time to make that call? We're going to look at this as a series of green lights. These are the super clear signals that outsourcing your packaging isn't just a good idea, it's actually a brilliant strategic move for your business. Now, these signals usually fall into about 4 key areas. First up is growth, like when you get a sudden, massive spike in orders. Second, innovation. Say you're launching a seasonal gift set. Third, efficiency. Maybe you're shipping to a faraway market and it's cheaper to assemble locally. And finally, you've got special needs for those tricky jobs like promotional inserts. In every single one of these cases, a co-packer provides a really targeted solution. All right, let's dig into the first one. And honestly, maybe the most common green light of all, dealing with those wild swings in your sales volume. Oh, you know this feeling, right? One month, your team is working overtime, they're completely swamped. The next month, it's crickets, and you're paying staff with not enough work to do. Well, a co-packer's entire business model is built to absorb those peaks and valleys. It's what they do. They have the staff and the equipment ready to scale up or down, which gives you a level of flexibility that's just almost impossible to maintain in-house. Okay, here's another classic green light for you. You've got this brilliant idea for a new product, maybe a seasonal item, or you just want to test the market, but you're not quite ready to bet the whole farm on it just yet. So imagine you want to do a small test run, maybe just 1,000 units of a new flavor. Buying specialized machinery for a run that small would be a huge and kind of risky investment. A co-packer, though, they probably already have that equipment. They can handle that short run for you, completely de-risking your whole innovation process. It's an amazing way to test the market without breaking the bank. So co-packers are great for planned growth and innovation for sure. But what about when things just go wrong? When you have to handle the truly unexpected. This is where they become absolute lifesavers. Maybe your plant has to shut down for maintenance, or you get hit with a sudden labor shortage. Or, and this is a tough one, you find a whole warehouse full of product that needs to be reworked before you can sell it. In these moments, a co-packer is your emergency resource. They're ready with the expertise and the manpower to solve the problem and solve it fast. Okay, so we've seen a lot of green lights telling you to go, go, go. But it's not always the right move. So let's flip the coin and talk about the yellow lights, those really important signs that you should probably hit the pause button and think a little bit more before you pick up the phone. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking a co-packer is some kind of magic wand they can just wave at a messy problem. The truth is, outsourcing can be a total disaster if you haven't laid the proper groundwork first. And the single most important piece of that groundwork is clarity. You can't go to a co-packer and just say, I need some help with packaging. That's a vague idea, not a project. You need a specific brief, something like, I need 10,000 units assembled in these specific gift boxes with this insert, and it has to be done by November 15th. Now that is an actionable request they can actually work with. And there are a few other critical yellow lights you've got to watch out for. Ask yourself and be honest. Could this problem actually be solved more efficiently by our own team? Are we secretly hoping the co-packer can save a project that we know is already doomed? And this is a big one. Are we financially and organizationally ready to manage an external partner? If you hesitate on any of these, it's a huge sign to just pause. So we've looked at the green lights telling you when to go, and the yellow lights telling you to slow down. Now, let's bring it all together. How do you actually make the final call for your business? Here's a super simple 4-step framework you can use. Step 1, identify your core problem. Is it about speed, cost, or expertise? Step 2, scan for those green light signals we talked about. Does your situation match any of them? Step 3, check for yellow lights. Be really honest with yourself about whether you're ready. And then finally, step 4, decide. Based on all that, is now the right time? Ultimately, this is the main takeaway. Hiring a co-packer isn't just about getting work off your plate. It is a major strategic decision. It's about finding a true partner who can help you scale, innovate, and solve problems, but only when the timing is absolutely right for your business. So I'll leave you with this question. As you think about your own operations, your growth plans, and all the challenges you're facing, which light is flashing for your business right now? Is it green or is it yellow?